Witch's Hill.
Half the fun of living is having a leaky bum.
Yeah, because you never know what's going to come on the dark side of the moon. That made me want to listen to Pink Floyd.
How did you talk about bum stuff and then Pink Floyd? What?
You sound so fucking tired.
I'm tired. I'm kind of sick. I think I'm getting sick.
So I injected Tim with a bunch of stuff I found underneath the sink. So we're trying to play this little experiment of who can outlast who.
Yeah, it kind of goes along with the episode today. Welcome to Witch's Hill.
Yeah. Tim's sick and I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Pat for now.
Yeah. And I'm Tim. Sick Tim.
Yeah, sick Tim. Tim has been infected.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you were hinting at something or...
No, that's just...
All the stuff under the sink is just going to accumulate together and we're going to have another G-virus thing going on.
Hope not.
I hope so, because then I can be remembered like Birkin.
Well, Birkin's going to be remembered tomorrow.
Oh my god, don't even get me fucking started. I have been waiting so long for Resident Evil 2 to finally fucking come out.
Yeah.
I even called GameStop today and ours doesn't even know if they're going to be doing it at 9 or like at midnight. And I'm like, come on. Just let me come in now. I won't play it till tomorrow. That's a fucking lie, but...
They probably knew that was a lie.
They're like, Pat, stop it. Stop calling here. This is the 10th time today in the past hour. And I'm like, I just like your voice.
Tell me whisper sweet nothings into my ear.
Your pre-order has been reserved. And then I just like, and I hang up. And I call him back. And I'm like, say it again.
Sir, not right now. We have customers.
But that makes it better.
I want you to say it in front of them.
Yes, make eye contact, sir. I'm looking on the security cam. Don't ask how I know how to operate your security camera, but I'm watching you, Michael.
Aside from your perverted interest in the new Resident Evil, what are we talking about today?
We've got a new little thing that we're going to be going off of. We decided that with the original death matches that we had way back in the day, we wanted to kind of spice it up. We had a very, very rough outline before.
We made it spicy.
Oh, fuck yeah. We have over, I'm on 267 entries right now.
Nope, scratch that. Make that, 270 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote down some things. I was all like, click, 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 click.
In the invisible time space that wasn't deleted.
Yeah, because nobody had any idea that was going on.
No.
We were just jankuming the fuck out of everything.
Yeah. We take random jankum breaks.
Yeah, like I'm waiting for the cat to go poop.
Yeah, jankum.
Kitty jankum.
It can't really affect me because my nasal passage is all kinds of clogged right now.
Well, that's fine. I could just put it into like a, I don't know. I'll put it in one of those like oil vaporizer things and it'll just scent up the house. You won't have to do anything. It'll get into your pores.
Jankum.
That's fucking gross.
Jankum pores.
It's like a mud bath, but not mud.
Ew.
That's gross.
Ew.
Anyway, yeah, we have over 270 entries right now, and now some of these are horror influenced, like actual horror monsters from the horror genre. Others aren't. They're just kind of contenders, so everything is kind of a guess as to what we're going to be doing.
Or who's going to be facing who. Because like we said, we wanted to make this quite spicy.
Yeah, and like, there was a good while we were sitting here that we weren't talking, and we're just putting all these information down. So there's a lot of things that Tim is unsure of that's actually in this list.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. So we're going to
It'll be a fun surprise.
We're going to take this journey together.
Yes. Hop in the plane. I don't know how to fly.
It's okay.
I'm not getting in a plane.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I'm going to get in a train. Train to Busan. Haha. Ba-doom.
All right, so how do we want to... There's 270. Now, do we want to just randomly pick two different numbers and verse them? Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to ask Siri.
Yeah, you ask both questions because I have the thing in front of me and it's kind of like I'm not looking at it, but it's in front of me, so I think it's better if you do it. Because you've only heard a handful of things on here. I haven't read everything off. I just gave you the number.
So,
Don't ask the phone, like, what's one number between 0 and 6 trillion, like how you asked earlier.
Pick a number 1 through 270.
That would be 133.
133.
That is the first contender?
Yeah. The Flood from Halo.
The Flood from Halo is going to verse... Pick a number 1 through 270.
The answer is 192.
192, okay. 192 is the Boogie... Or, not the Boogeyman, Baloney Man. The Flood versus Baloney Man.
Yes, I do enjoy British Siri. I like her better. Just throwing that out there. So, the first match is the Flood versus Baloney. What is Baloney Man?
It's just a man made out of fucking baloney. It's like Meat Hanky, but we call him Baloney Man every now and then. It's like Meat Hanky is the person, and then Baloney Man is like this super alter ego that's not really all that super and just sneezes out baloney everywhere, and it looks like fucking mayonnaise plastered everything. It's gross. But yeah, so I guess with that said, if you know anything about the Flood, Baloney Man is gonna die
very quickly.
Very fucking quickly. The Flood, I think, like, the most ruthless alien species ever. Just to get like a
one of.
We actually had the Flood featured in one of the
ruthless alien species episodes.
But if you guys have listened to that one, you guys know who reigns supreme on that, and I still stick with my personal answer.
Yeah, yeah, a quite controversial one.
As you look away, you're like, yeah, okay. I had facts. I was throwing out.
You did have facts. I did not disagree.
The Flood versus Baloney Man. There is no fucking way, unless Baloney Man can get into a spaceship and just fucking leave Earth.
But in that case, does he win?
No!
Instead, he just ran away.
But they also didn't kill him, so I mean, that's the point of it. If they can catch him and kill Baloney Man, then that's the thing. But, I mean, what if we found out the secret to everything just by this battle right here? Like, the Flood could have been completely stopped by Baloney. Like,
Baloney is its one weakness.
You know what he would be? He would be Mintberry Crunch from South Park.
Oh my god.
He would be that. Like, completely fucking useless, but saves everything. Or apparently.
Mintberry Crunch.
I mean, it's fucking Baloney Man. What's he gonna do? Huck discs of meat?
Razor sharp meat disc, go!
Yeah, take that, slap in the face. I saved the planet.
With baloney.
Thank you, Baloney Man. Have my kids. Make love to me.
I really do think that's a no contest. The Flood's gonna wipe the floor, and it's not even gonna really have to lift a finger.
It's not gonna have to do anything. It just crash its spaceship into him.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm picturing Rolo.
You're just picturing Rolo. I was literally picturing, like, a moldy meat man, but
I was picturing Rolo with a baloney cape.
Ew. Ew, that's like something Lady Gaga would wear. I mean, she literally wore a meat suit. Why not a meat cape? She could be meat girl. Meat woman.
I think she's leaving that for Rolo.
Meat man. Man by day, more meaty by night.
Alright, so that's definitely...
Oh my god, that's gross.
Let's do another one.
That was not a good one. That was a bad one to start off on.
That was very bad.
I'm sorry, people. I'm so sorry.
Pick a number 1 through 270.
The answer is 194.
194. Okay, 194 is Dane Cook.
Dane Cook?
Dane fucking Cook.
Oh, God.
Dane Cook.
Pick a number 1 through 270.
The answer is 38.
38, okay. Let's see. 38.
Oh, no.
Oh, shit. The alien parasite from Slither.
Versus Dane Cook?
Dane Cook. Oh, no.
Oh, so is he gonna grow like super big and explode?
He's gonna grow super big, do comedy, and break the stage. That's essentially what he's gonna do. I cannot, for the life of me, seeing him making it out of this alive.
No, and I hate to say it, I haven't even really seen all of Slither.
It's good. It's interesting. I didn't even know what the hell to think of it. I had to watch it like twice just to like, okay.
Yeah, I watched it really fucked up, and I haven't really watched it again since.
Michael Rooker's in it. It's great.
I don't know actors' names. I'm so bad at that.
Do you remember Mallrats?
Yeah.
You remember the guy that they went up to the chick's father, and like chocolate covered pretzel, and shakes his hand, and then he gets sick.
Oh,
the guy who got sick, that's Michael Rooker.
Okay.
Yeah, he's great. But yeah, as for this, okay, so yeah, Michael Rooker's in the movie. Now, if we're going off the movie, Michael Rooker just blows Dane Cook out of the water anyway. So then he's got an alien in him that. Infection and stuff like that. I'm sorry, but like Dane Cook hasn't even really been in an action movie, I don't think. Like, at least not one that I've seen. He was in that like romantic movie where he was like fucking a bunch of people.
Yeah.
So I mean, unless he fucks the alien to death.
I mean, would you want to fuck a slug-like alien?
If it's either that or like just turning into a meat thing, not meat man, but like whatever the fuck that thing is. Like I don't know. I don't know. Fuck your way out of it or just die.
All right, we're gonna try another one now.
These are really weird.
We might need to tone down some of the. We might need more scary ones now. I think we went too far into the.
Well, it's not like we're picking them. It's just we're literally going off random right now. I mean, this is really, really weird. We're sorry. We were expecting a much bigger impact with this, but this is our first time doing this, so bear with us, please. And we're sorry, Dane Cook. You did not get a good run.
No. Pick a number 1 through 270.
It's 53.
53. Okay, this one's fun. 13 ghosts. Like all 13 ghosts from the movie 13 Ghosts.
Pick a number 1 through 270.
It's 204.
204.
204? Okay, 204 is Sid Vicious.
So 13 Ghosts versus Sid Vicious.
Shit, he's one of the ghosts now. He already lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not going to have a fucking fighting chance. He'd write a song about it. Maybe.
I mean,
he'd probably have just as much of a fighting chance as Matthew Lillard did in that movie. Matthew Lillard is the guy...
well, he stood up.
He got his fucking spine broken.
Yeah, saving people.
He got wrapped around a pole.
He saved people.
I don't think Sid Vicious would really save people.
No, he could fuck off.
He'd probably smoke a cigarette and just be like, that's pretty cool. And then that's all you see of him in the movie. That's all you see of him in the movie. He's just standing off to the side. He's like that Matthew McConaughey character, fucking Dazed and Confused. Like, that's pretty cool. Be a lot cooler if you did. And just like fades off into the fucking shadows.
They're always there in the background.
Always, they have to be. But yeah, Sid Vicious does not have a fighting chance in hell with this one.
We're giving the 13 Ghosts another contender. Pick a number 1 through 270.
The answer is 18.
18?
Yes.
Alright, so 13 Ghosts versus The Nun.
Ooh.
Okay, that's more like it. That is right up where we were trying to fucking go.
Well, I mean, okay, there's 13 of them versus 1. However, this one
Is Valak the Defiler.
is fucking bruter.
Bruter. So bruter. Yeah, like, The Nun is fucking creepy and malicious, whereas the 13 Ghosts are just, like, they will literally throw you at a pole and break you. And that's what happened. Or like the doors when they closed and just split that dude in fucking half.
That wasn't the ghost, though. That was just the house. That was a mistake. And that one chick was just like, just weirdly looking at him.
Yeah, but that's almost like a trance type thing. Because wasn't she supposed to be like the, like almost sex attract of the ghosts in a way? Like you know what I mean? Like, look at my boobies, and he's all like, ooh, and then just they always have that one character. They really do. Mm-hmm. I can't for the life of me remember if that's how that scene went, but
no, she pulled out a knife and was walking at him, and he was like backing up, like, hey, whoa, what are you doing there? You need to chill out, and then the door just closed, and
okay,
she was
I might
just
be thinking of something else. Oh fuck! No, I remember what I was thinking of. It's not even the same fucking movie. My bad. I'm thinking of Return of the Night of the Living Dead. My bad. No, there's like a topless zombie, and everyone's like, "Oh, look at that!" And it's like, "Why are you looking at that? She's fucking rotting. What the hell's wrong with you? Your mom did not treat you right. That's fucked up." But the 13 Ghosts versus the Nun. I think it's all about setting. Because 13 Ghosts, they're kind of like confined to that building, and then the Nun, Valak, whatever the fuck it is, gets out and leaves the church through
the dude.
Yeah, Frenchie.
Yeah,
and then it like gets all around. So that I think might be its best thing because it could always like leave, get more powerful, and then come back or something.
Yeah,
like with the idea about like ghosts and demons drawing off energy, becoming more powerful and stuff. So if it could possess people to actually go there, you could actually like, I guess Valak could possess those people, get in there, and every time like shit goes south, just jump to a new body.
I mean, and in all honesty, though, that says something. That alone, the possession thing alone, says something to the power of the Nun over the 13 Ghosts. They don't possess people; they just beat other people up.
Just beat them up. I think they kill them.
But
they're standing there. We're rough tumblers.
Yeah, they may be rough tumblers, but they can't. They don't got that possession down, which I think is definitely point the Nun.
Yeah, there's definitely more of a Nun thing, but I also think like you're gonna get more of a brutal end with the 13 Ghosts. But we're also arguing 13 of these things against this other demon thing. Now, I don't even know if the 13 Ghosts themselves are actual demons. They're just like tormented souls and shit, because that's essentially what they were originally.
Yeah, just tormented souls.
Yeah, so I think that the Nun would have more battle power, but because of the fact that there's 13 of them, they might overpower Valak.
Well, I mean, 13, yes, but I would say there's only really a handful that really can do some fucking damage.
Well, I mean, I guess the real question is like, okay, Valak the Defiler has been seen in multiple movies as a nun. What happens if you destroy the nun form without it being able to get to a new body? Because apparently, in this mix of everything, Valak makes it over into like the United States because of Frenchie and the Warrens.
Yep.
But in whatever movie it was, I think it was Conjuring, or maybe it was Conjuring 2, back at their house, there's that scene where the daughter's just like, what's that? Or like, who's that? Down at the end of the hallway, and then you see the nun, and then it slowly goes into that room.
Yeah.
That was after the Frenchie thing, I believe. So, that, to me, is almost like its base form. You know? Like, that's how it looks. That's how it is. So, what happens if you destroy that form of Valak?
Well, I mean, Valak is a demon, so it could take on any form, really. It could have one. I mean, you got to think that's the nun itself. When it was first brought out, it came out in like a church setting with a bunch of nuns. So it's going to take on that form. If anything, I would think probably take on a different form.
Well, I mean, that's what it tried doing when it possessed Frenchie, but then it came back to the original nun form. That's what I'm saying. It's like, in its very base form, like whenever it manifests itself, it always seems to be like a nun. So my question is like, if you are able to just destroy that, does that destroy Valak itself, or will it move to a new host, or like, is there like some type of time limit between, like, jumping from one body to another? Is there some type of thing? Because if that's the case, then 13 ghosts could easily kill the nun. You just have to trap it. And with their brutality behind everything, it seems like they don't necessarily need anybody to be around to power it or go off of religious symbols or anything. They're not necessarily religious ghosts. They're just kind of what they are. Whereas Valak derived from Christianity. So maybe that has something to power it up. Because like you said, if that's where it originated from in like a church and like around nuns and stuff, maybe that's something that is powered into it. Like the more thought and fear that goes into something because of a religion or a mindset, that's what gives it its power. But maybe if it's not in that church setting around people who think like that and can't necessarily put the fear tactic into people, maybe Valak can fight against these 13 ghosts because they're already dead.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking really in depth about this.
I think I'm just gonna lean more towards the nun.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it really depends on placement. Like location of said battle. If it was at a church, I think the nun would probably be able to do it ever because it's so hell-bent on shit like that.
Home court.
Yeah. A home game and the nun wins. But if it's abroad, I don't think the nun would have enough power to be able to do something. Because it seems like the nun needs a host to be able to like transfer around, go places and stuff. Whereas 13 ghosts, they're slaughtering. They're just fuck everything. Fuck everybody. Fuck the law.
Fuck no.
So,
yeah, I don't know if
this one's really hard.
I don't know if we got a clear-cut winner. What do you guys think?
I can't hear them. What'd they say?
I don't know. But they can leave comments.
They definitely could. Let us know what you think. Because we are extremely divided about this.
Yeah, and we're going to do another match.
Yeah. Alright, let's go on to the next match. Stay away from number 53.
You know what, though? I think it's time.
Is it time?
It is time.
If you have 13 ghosts in your house or a creepy nun, you can get rid of it by calling Nancy!
Here's a word from our sponsor.
Nancy. Are you moving into a new home or remodeling a home or office? Are you trying to sell a home but can't seem to find the right people to buy it? Does the energy in certain parts of the home or office feel uncomfortable, spooky, stuck, or blocked? Do you feel your own personal growth, healing, and evolution has stymied? Has there been sudden pain or illness you can't explain? Has there been any deaths? Is anyone having trouble sleeping, restless children in bed, or night terrors? Is there a lot of fighting and bad experiences with the home or office? Do you ever see moving shadows, flying objects, hear voices, or smell weird odors? Do your appliances or machines break down or have mechanical issues often? Do you seem to be having a string of bad luck? If you've answered yes to any of the following questions, please consider getting a clearing by us. Please contact Reverend Nancy for a quote at 630-340-0877 or her partner Amanda at 719-271-7309.
And what lovely words those were.
Huh?
Totally threw you off there.
No, you... What?
Yeah.
Huh? Stop staring at me.
All right, time for another...
I'm sitting on the toilet.
Time for another match.
Get out of the bathroom!
Nope! Zoop.
Oh.
Pick a number 1 through 270.
10.
She said that weird.
You're gonna like this one.
Who?
Guess.
I don't know.
The Thing.
Yes, The Thing versus... Pick a number 1 through 270.
That would be 128.
128. The Super Mutants from Fallout.
Versus The Thing.
Yes.
Well, Super Mutants, I would say off the bat. With an exception for some, they seem more like not completely in control of their certain motions.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they're
very, very like brash.
They were bred to be dumb. Like they there were a lot of smart ones, but I forgot the whole story behind it. But there were like very few, if maybe not only one, like one older, wiser guy.
Yeah, but for the most part, they were just kind of like brutes.
Yeah,
through and through. So, in my opinion, I think that might be their ultimate downfall. Because they have all this strength and they have all the the technology with all the guns and shit to be able to fight back.
All brawn, no brains.
But the no brains they're going to be easy to get fooled.
If they had both, they'd have a fighting chance.
Yes, if there was multiple super mutants that were smart enough to understand what would be going on, because I think the thing would pick them off one by one.
I don't think that it would pick them off one by one. I think the thing would be smarter than that, because the thing itself has become to be like an intelligent being. There's a lot of history on it. We did one a while back where you and I specifically were arguing about the rage virus versus the thing and who would win, and it was a stalemate because we couldn't figure everything out. So
yeah,
I mean, realistically, that is very hard. But I'm wondering if the thing would just use them, because they're already dumb as fuck and they're super brash about everything. So if you can control them and manipulate them, you have your own army. Not that it even needs it, but I do see that being a possible outcome of everything. Not necessarily just a full-blown slaughter.
Well, I just think that with how the thing behaves, because I don't know much of I don't know if there's actually a whole like back lore between or about the thing from that movie.
There's a little bit online, but not much.
It seems like this is a type of creature that has this wired into its head that it must assimilate and take over. Mm-hmm. Like it doesn't have a plan for strategy outright or like controlling anything. It literally is just take everything over. Consume thy enemy.
Yeah.
And then that's all it does.
Mm.
It takes over everything in bit by bit.
I think the only way that anyone would have any type of fighting chance, it would have to be up in the cold, or like Anchorage, like in the DLC from like 3 or whatever it was. Just like a cold climate where you could possibly freeze whatever the thing was actually in. If you could put it back into a cryostasis type thing, then
yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but the super mutants themselves, they don't have enough bang for their buck to be able to do that.
Because I mean, I would say that it's not like the thing is completely unbeatable. Kurt Russell beat him. Well,
debatable.
Well, he at the end, by the time the cutscenes were rolling, he was not an alien. However, Childs, that's up for debate. We won't get into that right now.
Wait, in the what?
Childs. In that last scene when they're drinking.
That was gasoline. I'm just saying it right now. That is fucking gasoline.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was an alien.
He passed it to Childs. Childs just drank it. He's like, oh man.
Yeah, because it doesn't know what alcohol tastes like.
Exactly.
But here's the other thing, too, is that when the thing takes over something, it takes over all of its memories and things that it knows. So if that person had never touched alcohol before, that would make sense. But they were up in Alaska, right? Or Antarctica. They're in the middle of fucking nowhere. I'm sorry, but even if you've been sober all your life, you're most likely going to drink up there because 1, there's nothing else to do. 2, you're going to stay warm that way. Yeah. So I highly doubt that was even possible, but it's fun to play off that idea.
I don't know if it completely took over like all of their memories, because I mean, it never really fully comprehended the fact that it couldn't replicate like fillings and stuff like that.
Well, the thing is that it can replicate things that are organic material. It cannot like multiply plastic. Yeah. So that makes sense, and like the stuff that I'm going off of is just like stuff that can be found on like Google and other things across the internet. But yeah, there's some shit about it. It's talking about how when it does absorb it, it's supposed to kind of gain its memories. It's like that whole thing, like I'm gonna consume you to gain your power.
Yeah.
So
consume thy enemy.
So realistically, if the thing did take over the super mutants and the super mutants had some type of knowledge, then the thing could become more sentient, maybe. Maybe it'd get to a point where it didn't want to fight anything anymore.
It gains peace, inner peace.
Oh my god.
Through mass consumptions of souls.
It's just over, like its ego just gains so much weight, just like, I'm the best.
Oh my god.
I'm the best. I'm the thing. That's what the blob is. Oh my god. It's the thing with just an eating disorder.
So, I think we could say clear-cut winner
is the thing.
Is the thing.
Yeah, there's a very, very small way that the super mutants could even win.
Do we want a redemption battle?
A redemption battle for the super mutants?
Yeah. Who are they tagging in? Ready?
Right, hold on. Super mutants.
The super mutants are going to tag in. What is the number 1 through 270?
The answer is 239.
239. The baby Antichrist.
The baby Antichrist.
The baby Antichrist.
Versus the thing.
Oh, I thought we were doing super mutants.
No, because the super mutants are tagging someone in to face the thing.
Oh, I figured that they... Oh. I mean, realistically, nobody's going to really beat the thing. The thing is just, like... I tell you right now, baby Antichrist is dead. It's not waking up from fucking that. That's like worse than getting SIDS.
So, but how would the baby Antichrist fare up with super mutants?
Oh, hold on. I'll explain that. Hold on, I gotta write it down. Alright, super mutants versus the baby Antichrist. Well, the baby Antichrist is from hell and has demonic powers, so maybe at a very young age you can start lifting things and like throwing things into the wall.
Okay, you're saying baby, so like you said that really creepily, and your smile, unsettling.
You didn't have to tell people I was smiling while I said that.
What kind of, like, how old is this baby? You talking like
6 months? I don't know.
6 months to a year?
Yeah. I mean, depending on where you go off of, like, Rosemary's Baby, it's like, oh yeah, it's creepy, it's the devil, like, maybe we should stab it, maybe we shouldn't, and, like, the baby really didn't really do all that much, but then in The Omen, when he turns, like, age 6, he's just like, I'm gonna have this bitch jump off a roof and hang herself for me. All for you, Damien! And then, jumps down, dead. Or the fucking, the pastor or the father who's outside the church, and that fucking, the metal pole comes down and spears him on a fucking angle. Like, that was some metal shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, that's more than what a fucking super mutant could do. He'd just bang his head into the wall and be like, humans! And then fucking, like, start shooting all around.
Yeah, they never were too super accurate.
The baby Antichrist has more cognitive thought than a well-adjusted super mutant.
But there's multiple super mutants versus one baby.
Well,
I mean, in the end, you're talking about multiple super mutants versus one baby. Come on.
Can you imagine that? Just like a wave after a wave of fucking super mutants are just running. It's like that. It's like the third installment of Lord of the Rings, and like baby Antichrist is in the fucking center, and just waves of fire going everywhere, and they're all like none of the super mutants have any weapons. They're just running at him with their hands out like they're about to grab a gourd or something like that, because all they want to do is just push down on that off button on the top of the baby's head. But the super mutants can't get close enough because baby Antichrist has hellfire. I mean, my vote is for baby Antichrist here. Baby Antichrist has a lot of fucking firepower behind him. He's got the fucking powers of a hell. All he has to do is just be like, hey, Dad, I'm having a bad day. And he's just like, okay, son. And it's like a sinkhole. Boom. Yes. And what happened in Lord of the Rings? Sinkhole.
You're trying... Oh, man. Oh,
the man. Lord of the Rings is the devil.
If you watch it backwards, you'll know what we mean.
If you watch it backwards, it's about people getting a ring from a volcano, running backwards through the woods, running away from trees, fixing war, and going back to the Shire. Oh, yeah, and Gandalf fucks off. Fine, keep your secrets then.
And then cutscene.
And then Treebeard comes out. Baby Antichrist.
All right, I'll concede this. Baby Antichrist. I think that baby could beat super mutants.
Okay, but what about the Thing? Like, if you wanted to make the Thing versus Baby Antichrist, like, I don't know if it would work.
I mean, it has hellfire.
Not to mention, not just that, but like, would it be compatible? Because like, the Baby Antichrist, I guess, is like a demigod in a way, or like a humanoid. And like, as long as it's organic material, the Thing can overpower it. But how natural is it to come from hell?
I mean, that would mean that the Thing could potentially take it over and gain the powers of hell. Oh my
shit.
God.
Fuck that.
We just made this Thing even more terrifying.
That's the apocalypse.
The apocalypse starts with the Thing killing Baby Antichrist. You heard it here, folks.
They would like work with it. Who would it empower more? Like, would the Thing gain the powers from Baby Antichrist, or would Baby Antichrist be able to like morph into whatever it wanted?
Or if it consumed and
Don't drink coffee, Mika.
Or if it consumed the Baby Antichrist, could like Satan and his forces still control it?
I think Satan would just be sitting on his throne, just like just.
What about this?
Ooh, this is different.
This is a hard one. When you actually break it down and think about it.
The Thing versus Baby Antichrist.
Baby Antichrist.
Baby Antichrist. Not full grown, just Baby Antichrist.
What do you guys think? This is another one we'll ask you. Who do you think would win?
I personally side with Baby Antichrist.
And I'm going to side with the Thing because I love the Thing.
Okay, well.
So now you guys do the Thing. You got to do the Thing.
Yeah, you gotta do the Thing.
Tell us who you think.
Yes.
All right, let's do another one.
All right, let's do another one.
Fresh. Pick a number 1 through 270.
The answer is 20.
20. Oh, this one's pretty basic. A banshee.
Pick a number 1 through 270.
10.
10?
Yeah.
That was the Thing again.
Pick a number 1 through 270. Siri isn't
It's 250.
Siri isn't very good at picking random numbers.
250?
Yep.
Okay, this is weird. A banshee versus Neo from the Matrix. That's interesting. That's a thought-provoking one.
Okay. I mean, if the Banshee's in the Matrix, then Neo can control it.
I know, but like, what can like? My first question is, who fucking programmed that?
Who programmed the Banshee?
Let's just fuck with Neo. Yeah, Mr. Anderson, you're about to verse a Banshee. What? Here's your big robot. I don't know how that one would go down, honestly, because like.
It would depend if they're like in the real Earth or if they're in the Matrix.
Well, it also depends if the lore behind a Banshee is real or not. Because the whole thing about a Banshee is like...
We're assuming it is.
Okay, well, for those of you who don't know, a Banshee is just it's like a demon or like some type of spirit that's down by a waterway, and it's always like washing people's clothes, and it's supposed to be the clothes of people who are about to die. So if you see one, you're gonna die. So don't look at it.
I don't think there was water on the Earth.
What?
In
the Matrix?
Yes, and when they got to the real Earth, I don't think there was bodies of water.
Huh. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've actually watched The Matrix.
Well, yeah, to really get a feel for that, you're gonna have to watch The Matrix Reloaded.
Yeah.
And the third one, and I don't really care for those two.
Yeah, I understand.
They weren't that great.
Banshee versus Neo. Well, okay, let's say
If that's the case, you'd have to say that they're in the Matrix, and if that's the case, then Neo could totally fuck that thing over.
well, maybe.
It's in the Matrix. He is the Matrix.
But here's the thing, is that you said, let's say that it is real. Okay, well, if the lore behind it is real, even if you see it in the Matrix, and that is the law of the universe, apparently, well then, he's gonna die. Because he saw it. So, it's almost like The Ring. Like, if you watch The Ring, you're gonna die in 7 days.
But he can control the Matrix. He can do whatever the fuck he wants within the Matrix because it's just a program.
Well,
if he sees it, I think he could easily beat it.
What if the Banshee programmed it? What if the Banshee is like the new enemy?
Well, if it's in the Matrix, I think Neo has a damn good chance.
What if the Banshee manipulated the Matrix to make it seem like Neo was the one controlling him when it was really the Banshee, but he wants him to be stuck in like an never-ending loop, like inceptualized everything?
You're trying to just fuck over Neo. Fuck you.
I am.
No, I'm totally siding with Neo on this one. And I know there's fans out there that would agree with me on that.
Yeah, I want the Banshee to win, but realistically, Neo's gonna fuck him up.
This
is gonna be like, phone call, bye!
Yeah, right? Dip out of here real quick.
Later! Damn you, Neo.
Alright, that was an interesting one.
And quickly, if there's no bodies of water and somebody turns on like a faucet or something like that, that's when the Banshee appears, just like right next to a sink. It's like, you fucked up! And just grabs him and brings him into the sink. Turns on the fucking, the garbage disposal.
That's an interesting...
Rufus! Wrong movie.
Alright, another one. Pick a number 1 through 270.
That would be 21.
You bitch, you're only going up by 1?
Yeah, right.
Alright, 21. It's similar to a Banshee, it's a siren.
Okay.
Same...
Pick a number 1 through 270.
It's 31.
31. Okay. This one's... okay, this is a good one, I guess. A siren versus the mummy. The mummy's already dead. And a siren is literally something that's wailing over somebody's house, saying that death is imminent. I don't know how to do this one. I am legit stuck right now. Just,
We'll let you guys decide how that fight goes.
Yeah, I don't know. If whoever can finish this one, good luck, because I don't know how this one would play out.
If you can come up, how about this? If anyone could come up with a logical synopsis for how this fight would go between a siren and the mummy, I'll buy you an Amazon gift card.
Oh, you heard it from Tim's mouth hole.
Yeah, my mouth hole has spewed those words, and I will hold those words true. I can't, even though I can't talk right now.
Yeah, that's a good dick sucker. What?
What? Pick a number 1 through 270.
That would be 98.
All right.
Well, okay, hold up. You pick 98. I'm going to go to it. But for the siren and mummy thing, I'd have to I have to side with the mummy. Because the mummy can at least just pound the shit out of the siren.
I'm going to be difficult and just pick the siren.
You like being difficult.
Yep.
You fucker. Well, I guess this is going to bring out some Marvel fans, because we have Deadpool.
Deadpool, who is he going to face? Pick a number 1 through 270.
It's 71.
71. This would fucking happen. This would happen. 71 is Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
No! Deadpool versus the Killer Tomatoes.
Deadpool right off the bat, but holy shit, I want this movie to be made.
Oh
this
God,
needs
please. Please, Ryan Reynolds, if you hear this, please make this happen. You need to fight the Killer Tomatoes.
Just like a post-credit scene, or just something random. Oh my God, that'd be beautiful.
I would pay money to see that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That would be fucking just absolutely wonderful.
Deadpool versus the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Let's go ahead and re-roll for Deadpool versus.
That was a comical one, though.
that was good. That was good.
I think he'd make a lot of ketchup.
I think he would just be dancing around with the swords and just like, oh, this is fun. He'd probably just grab one and start eating it.
Exactly. Pick a number 1 through 270.
The answer is 105.
No, 105?
Yeah.
Richard Ramirez.
Deadpool versus a fucking satanic serial killer. Well, no contest. Deadpool.
Unless Richard Ramirez can somehow conjure up some type of fucking thing.
He couldn't. He couldn't conjure anything. He just...
I know, he couldn't even save himself.
He was just a sick fuck.
But yeah, Deadpool would definitely win that. There's no fucking argument about that. But I'm just saying, like, if somehow he could just, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think
Raven.
Richard Ramirez would definitely distract Deadpool because he was a pretty boy. And that would totally distract Deadpool.
Oh yeah, definitely. But like, Ramirez wouldn't be able to do shit to him.
No.
He'd get like stabbed in the heart, and like Deadpool would fall back and be like, "My heart will go on," and then he'd just act like he'd die, and then he'd fucking slaughter him.
Yeah.
That's just how it would go. Here's a quick one that I just want to throw out there. I know we're not going to roll for this one, but Deadpool versus the Thing.
Oh.
Because Deadpool has the power of regeneration and shit like that, you know.
But what happens when your entire cells are consumed and regenerated as something different?
Well, I mean, that's literally Deadpool in a way. I mean, he has cancer, but he's in like this infinite... Like, it's weird to explain, but...
I don't know how that fight would go.
I think that the Thing would try to overtake him, but it wouldn't work, and he would just probably go more insane. I think he'd just go more insane.
Yeah?
Like, he'd still be him, but like he'd probably lose a little bit of himself to it, but... Because, I mean, realistically, he should be dead by now. And even if he gets his head cut off, he grows back. He's fucking Deadpool. There's no really killing him. I mean, they literally had a thing where it was like Deadpool... I think it was Deadpool versus the Universe, or maybe it was Punisher versus the Universe. I might be getting two things mixed up here, but... Yeah, Deadpool is a fucking badass, though. I think that the Thing would ultimately, like, in a way, starve to death. Maybe. Because of how fucking nuts he is. Like, what type of information is the Thing gonna get?
Who knows?
How to make chimichangas? The Thing just starts taking over taco trucks and shit.
Just to make chimichangas.
The Thing goes after Deadpool, gains his hate, and then goes after the X-Men. Specifically Wolverine. I would love that.
Oh, man.
That would be great.
Oh, man.
Or the Thing is actually a, oh, fuck, I forgot where I was about to go with that. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going to drop that ball. Because Ramirez is dead now.
Yeah, Ramirez is totally dead.
He's
again
rotting in Deadpool's fridge.
Yep.
That's not plugged in.
Nope. Well, you want to do one more?
Yeah, we'll do one more and then we will call it quits because we've done a couple. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 some change because like we kind of like jumped around.
Yeah, that's the good thing with the system is we're going to be coming back to this every now and again.
Oh yeah,
and this list is going to be ever growing. So remember the number of this one is 270. It could be more next time.
Oh yeah, it definitely will be more. I got 271 written up right there, and I just haven't put anything into it. You know what? I'm putting one in. I'm putting one in right now, so that way everybody knows what 271 is. You want to take a guess?
No.
It's Topanga from Boy Meets World.
Oh, no. Pick a number 1 through 271.
2.
You bitch. You 2?
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees.
Pick a number 1 through 271.
It's 271. 219.
It's not like it.
Jason versus...
219?
Yeah.
Ebola.
What? Jason versus Ebola.
They're just gonna work together. The motherfucker's dead. He's just gonna, like, contract it, and then just, like, every time somebody gets cut by his blade, it's just, Ebola! If you make it away, Ebola! You stay, Ebola!
I mean, I know. It's just like he just gains the power of infection.
He gained the power of Ebola. Everyone's gonna be like, oh god. Never go to Crystal Lake. You will get Ebola from the fucking river. Or the lake.
Oh, you heard it here, folks. Crystal Lake gives you Ebola now. We're gonna
Camp Crystal Lake.
get a lot of hate mail for that from Camp Crystal Lake.
Like, as a matter of fact, I only got a staph infection once.
And this place is lovely.
Because he's like peeing in the water.
Oh god, okay, yeah, that's...
Not to shock shit about Camp Crystal Lake. It's actually a very nice place to hide bodies.
I assume.
Yeah, I mean, Voorhees did it for like, what, 10 movies?
I don't know if he hit him there.
No, yeah, he didn't have to hide. He just kept fucking slaughtering them, and they're just like, oh, we killed Jason. He's like, yeah, okay, bitch. I mean, shit, there was a fucking movie, Jason Goes to Hell. He didn't go to hell, he came back. And then he went to, like, fucking New York and all this other good shit. Dude, Jason gets around.
He went from hell to space.
Space, oh god, don't fucking bring that atrocity up. That's on Netflix, and I had to watch it, and I only got like 45 minutes into it before I had to turn it off. I'm like, this is some of the worst fucking acting I've seen in a long time.
You got 45 minutes further than I have, ever.
You don't really need to watch 10. Watch all the other ones, they're all fun.
Yeah, I'll get to it eventually.
But you can go ahead and stay the fuck away from 10.
Well, that was a fun one. That was a fun
That was a
deathmatch.
fun one. Jason versus Ebola.
Yeah.
Ebola.
Well, these death matches were great.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see what some of the other ones are going to be. 'Cause some of these were ridiculous. Some of these were really interesting.
Oh, yeah. We got things from all over the board. Shit, we got, like, bands in there, just basic people, everything from horror to comedy. And
Oh, you need to put Guar as a choice.
Oh, okay. put that in
Guar,
here.
number 272.
Guar. I mean, I have Gojira on here. I have Gojira. I have, Why haven't I put Cradle of Filth on here?
Well, as Pat builds the list, you guys can follow us on social medias. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Yes, links will be in the little bio thing at the bottom, which you should definitely go down there. And
We have a YouTube channel.
yeah, you should definitely click that bell to stay subscribed, because we got fun things coming out, not just promos, but we also, like last year we did the Melrose House. We got other projects that are coming up.
We're working on series. We're
Yeah.
working on the next investigation, and all that stuff's going to be on the YouTube, so that's where you can find it all.
Yes, and it will definitely bring a smile to our faces to see a fucking scary face on yours. So if you have anything that you'd like to send to us, please send it to us at witcheshillradio@gmail.com, or you can go ahead and post it on our group page on Facebook. So go ahead and, shove that in your friends' faces and be like, spooky, spooky, spookies, because we want to see their spookies.
Yes, we
And
want
your spookies.
We want to combine the spookies to make an ultra spooky.
Yes. And we got some interesting things coming in the near future, as certain interviews, certain episodes that we're slowly hinting at, but once we actually get them all nice and bundled underneath that burning Christmas tree, then you guys can have it. I just assume the burning Christmas tree is just on fire because I forgot to turn off the stove.
Yeah.
Oh shit, my dog.
Well, on that note, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Witch's Hill.